Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Front-footed pressing going on here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always liked the look of Potw, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Think through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to...
And the keeper's given it away. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Zakaria. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Palmer. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pedri picks it up from the goal kick. Fabinho. Could move up a gear here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Palmer. And it's Kane. He's had it taken off him. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. Kaká. Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Araujo calmly anticipates. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Pedri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Potw looking to penetrate opposition lines. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. For Palmer. Potw. And Konate. Gabriel Jesus. Konate. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, well timed. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Potw.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Potw. And Araujo. Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. Palmer hurtling down that right flank. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Palmer. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Potw.
Oh, really well played.
Nice control. Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Can he put it away? He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Number 26, Savinho. Number 22, Erdegaard.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Yeah, this this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Zakaria. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. There will be a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaka shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fabinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Kaka ploughing through the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's clever. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. The final 5 minutes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Odegaard. And he's on his way! Olise in acres of space out wide. And now the hit! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and
that's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Kaká's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Olise. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Fabinho. Palmer. And that's a throw. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Can he get onto this? Nice control. And the flag has stayed down. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely measured pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's very neat. Potw. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's really well cleared. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a good ball. Potw! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Branthwaite. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's on his way! And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Olise. And Mendes. Potw. Pedri could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Potw. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Wan-Bissaka. That's tidy. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stood up well to him there. Partey. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. He's got the shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pedri. Bruno Fernandes pinches it off him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Hello, attendees.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
And the action is back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. Nice physical challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe touches it back. Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri on two now and looking for three. Kaká, Batistuta, can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Dink through. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Time and again they are repelled. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe, he's onside. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
substitution on the field.
It's their
Number
second
19,
corner of the game.
Çalhanoğlu. Number 6, Batistuta. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 4, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 5.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Number 9, Wood. Number 8, Robert Lewandowski.
Manchester
Number
United have their
26,
third corner.
Savinho.
And now they can spring out of defence. Just the keeper to beat! They're urging him to shoot. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Oh, what a climb! Big chance, corner. So their fourth corner of the game. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Lewandowski. That is good strength. It's Lewandowski! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Turns and goes back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri is the guilty party there. Ruben Dias. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He could be in here. Very nicely done. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, brilliant stop from Potw. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's played him through. And he's onside. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes
And
of
now,
their
to
people.
all members of the crowd,
Pedri
I'd
picking
like
up
to
the
ask
Man
you
of the
to
Match
join me in
award,
wishing
and
our
no
birthday
surprise
boy
there.
a very special birthday.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.